Grand Theft Auto 5 is an action-adventure video game developed by Rockstar North and published by Rockstar Games. It was released in September 2013 for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, in November 2014 for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and in April 2015 for Microsoft Windows. It is the first main entry in the Grand Theft Auto series since 2008's Grand Theft Auto 4. Set within the fictional state of San Andreas, based on Southern California, the single-player story follows three criminals and their efforts to commit heists while under pressure from a government agency. The open-world design lets players freely roam San Andreas open countryside and the fictional city of Los Santos, based on Los Angeles. The game is played from either a third-person or first-person perspective and its world is navigated on foot or by vehicle. Players control the three lead protagonists throughout single-player and switch between them both during and outside missions. The story is centered on the heist sequences, and many missions involve shooting and driving gameplay. A wanted system governs the aggression of law enforcement response to players who commit crimes. Grand Theft Auto Online, the game's online multiplayer mode, lets up to 30 players engage in a variety of different cooperative and competitive game modes. Development of Grand Theft Auto 5 began soon after Grand Theft Auto 4's release and was shared between many of Rockstar's studios worldwide. The development team drew influence from many of their previous projects such as Red Dead Redemption and Max Payne 3, and designed the game around three lead protagonists to innovate on the core structure of its predecessors. Much of the development work constituted the open world's creation, and several team members conducted field research around California to capture footage for the design team. The game's soundtrack features an original score composed by a team of producers who collaborated over several years. Extensively marketed and widely anticipated, the game broke industry sales records and became the fastest-selling entertainment product in history, earning $800 million in its first day and $1 billion in its first 3 days. It received widespread critical acclaim, with praise directed at its multiple protagonist design, open world, presentation and gameplay. However, it caused controversies related to its depiction of women and a mission featuring torture during a hostage interrogation. Considered one of 7th-generation console gaming's most significant titles and among the best games ever made, it won year-end accolades including Game of the Year awards from several gaming publications. The game is one of the best-selling video games of all time, having shipped over 90 million copies worldwide by 2018. GTA 5 System Requirements. OS, Windows 8.1 64-bit, Windows 8 64-bit, Windows 7 64-bit Service Pack 1. Processor, Intel Core i5 3470 at 3.2 GHz, 4 CPUs, /AMD X8 FX8350 at 4 GHz, 8 CPUs. Memory, 8 GB. Video card, NVIDIA GTX 662 GB /AMD HD 78702 GB. Sound card, 100% DirectX 10 compatible. HDD space, 65 GB. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, PUBG, is a multiplayer online battle royale game developed and published by PUBG Corporation, a subsidiary of Korean publisher Bluehole. The game is based on previous mods that were developed by Brandon PlayerUnknown Green for other games using the 2000 film Battle Royale for inspiration, and expanded into a standalone game under Green's creative direction. In the game, up to 100 players parachute onto an island and scavenge for weapons and equipment to kill others while avoiding getting killed themselves. The available safe area of the game's map Decreases in size over time, directing surviving players into tighter areas to force encounters. The last player or team standing wins the round. The game was released for Microsoft Windows via Steam's Early Access Beta program in March 2017, with a full release on December 20, 2017. That same month, the game was released by Microsoft Studios for the Xbox One via its Xbox Game Preview program. By 2018, the Steam version had sold over 30 million copies and held a peak concurrent player count of over 3 million, making it the most played game on the platform, while the Xbox One version sold over 4 million itself. The game was also localized and released by Tencent Games in China, including 2 different mobile device versions. Exclusive to the country, Battlegrounds received several positive reviews from critics during both its early access period and on final release. Reviewers found that while the game still was not fully finished and had some technical flaws, Battlegrounds presented new types of gameplay that could be easily approached by players of any skill level and was highly replayable. The game received several nominations for Game of the Year and other awards for 2017, and is considered the defining game of the Battle Royale genre. Several other video games, following in Battlegrounds' success, added Battle Royale style modes. While a number of clones, primarily out of China, also appeared. PUBG Corporation has run several small tournaments and introduced in-game tools to help with broadcasting the game to spectators, as they wish for it to become a popular esport. System Requirements. OS, 64-bit Windows 7, Windows 8.1, Windows 10. Processor, Intel Core i3-4340/AMD FX 6300. Memory, 6 GB RAM. Graphics, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 662 GB/AMD Radeon HD 7852 GB. DirectX, version 11. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild is an action-adventure game developed and published by Nintendo. A part of the Legend of Zelda series, it was released for the Nintendo Switch and Wii U consoles on March 3, 2017. The story follows Link, who awakens from a 100-year slumber to a mysterious voice that guides him to defeat Calamity Ganon before he can destroy the kingdom of Hyrule. Breath of the Wild is played in an open world that the player can explore at their own pace, similar to the original Legend of Zelda. Link can collect items such as armor, weapons, and food, with multiple uses. Scattered across the world are waypoints that the player can warp to, puzzles, and non-player characters that offer advice or side quests. Breath of the Wild introduced elements to the series including a detailed physics engine, high-definition visuals, and voice acting. The game was planned for release in 2015 as a Wii U exclusive, but was delayed twice due to problems with the physics engine. It was a launch game for the Switch and the final Nintendo game for the Wii U. Breath of the Wild received critical acclaim for its open-ended gameplay, which encourages experimentation and exploration. And many called it a landmark in open-world design, despite minor criticism for its frame rate and technical performance at launch. It won numerous awards, including several Game of the Year awards, and many critics have described it as one of the greatest games of all time. The game broke Nintendo's sales records in numerous regions, selling over 6 million copies on the Switch and over 1 million on the Wii U by 2018. The Legend of Zelda System Requirements. Minimum OS, Windows Registered Trademark 10732 and 64-bit/Windows Registered Trademark 864-bit/Windows Registered Trademark 8.1 64-bit. Processor, Intel registered trademark Core trademark i5-2500 at 3.3 GHz/AMD FX8320 at 3.5 GHz. Memory, 4 GB RAM DDR3. Hard drive, 50 GB free space. Graphics, NVIDIA registered trademark GeForce registered trademark GTX 560/AMD Radeon trademark HD 6870, 1 GB VRAM. DirectX registered trademark, version 11. Sound, DirectX registered trademark compatible. Additional notes, laptop versions of graphics cards may work but are not officially supported. Recommended. OS, Windows registered trademark 764-bit/Windows registered trademark 864-bit/Windows registered trademark 8.164-bit. Processor, Intel registered trademark Core trademark i7-4790K at 4 GHz/AMD FX8350 at 4.0 GHz. Memory, 8 GB RAM DDR3. Hard drive, 70 GB free space. Graphics, NVIDIA registered trademark GeForce registered trademark GTX 780/AMD Radeon trademark R9 290, 2 GB VRAM. DirectX registered trademark, version 12. Sound, DirectX registered trademark compatible. Additional notes, laptop versions of graphics cards may work but are not officially supported.